Once in the webinar, you'll notice an interpretation icon on the bottom of the right of your screen. This icon allows you to choose which language you would prefer to listen to. You can choose between the original English language or an option of French or Spanish. If you choose French, the interpretation icon will change to French. If you choose Spanish, the interpretation icon will change to Spanish. If you would like to switch back to the original English language, please click the off option.
Omegapro family, hope you guys are good. I hope everyone is fine. I see all the flags here. What a beautiful day today is. Let me say hello. Let me say I am so happy. I am so happy to be a part of this amazing, webinar opportunity at the end, to connect with each and every one of you, to get connected after a while again. Guys, we have a packed program. Not only that, we also have a packed room here. We have 5,000 people here in the room, which is the limit, 5,000 seats, but also on our Facebook channels, on our Facebook web pages. You can follow us and follow the whole happening. We have thousands upon thousands of people watching us over Facebook. So hello, Facebook. Hello, Zoom. Hello, each and every one of you. Nader, my name. I'm your president, COO, coming at you right from Dubai, our head office. And I'm so happy for tonight. I'm so happy for, for what we're going to show you, what we are going to discuss with you. And as always, we always try to, deliver more than we promise, right? So probably most of you guys are today here for our keynote speaker to finally get to see our founders after months and months. We have been months that we had our founders on a meeting, on a Zoom call. So I know that you guys are here to see them. You guys are here to see our amazing keynote speaker, and that is all going to happen. So don't worry about that. But we also have some news, some announcement, some surprises for you guys. So I cannot wait for you to see your reaction, in fact, about these surprises. So if you're excited, go ahead and type the number 10 in the chat box. I want to see number 10 in the chat box if you are excited. Number 10. I want to see those 10s. Come on. Great. Also in Facebook, guys, if you're in Facebook, comment with number 10 in the chat box. And I want to see your excitement. Wow, that is amazing. I see that we have a lot of people from different countries. We have people from Peru, from Colombia, from France, from Asia, from all over the Europe, from all over the world, in fact. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for your commitment. Thanks for your leadership. We are here to get your skill set right. We are here to get your mindset right. And we got you back. We always promise you guys, whenever you want to, you decide to go with us, you decide to build your business with us, we will deliver whatever you need in order to build your business with us, in order to bring your business to the next level. And this is exactly what we are doing today. And with that, let me get to our very first speaker of the night, who is, a dear brother of mine. He doesn't like to speak. He doesn't like to speak much, but tonight he has prepared some amazing information, a surprise for you guys, and he's going to announce it, and I'm sure none of you guys knew this, and this is going to be so great. So he is one of the founders of Omegapro. I respect this person so much, and he looks today very, very good. I guess I can see. I cannot wait to hear the information from his side. So please, I hand over the mic to Andreas, my brother. Andreas, over to you, bro.
Thank you so much, Nade. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is good. What a day. What an amazing day. Today is a really special day. We have the whole team online. I'm so excited about this call. It is something that we've worked and prepared so long for. We have, of course, Nade. Appreciate you coming on the call. Our president, Dilava. We have Big Mike. And of course, we have maybe what I consider the best sales trainer in the world, Jordan, with us also on the call. And of course, all your favorite guy, moi. So it's an exciting call. I will tell a couple of things that I know will change the whole industry we're working in, and something that you all have been waiting so long time for. First, what I want to show is, I hope that everyone has seen our new website at OMP Money. This is something that we've been working very long on, and I hope everyone have the time to review it. What you also can see on the website is that there's two new buttons, log in and open account. And today is the day where we're actually launching OMP Money finally. There've been so many days where people have been visiting our office, been of course asking us how it's going with OMP Money, and I'm so proud and so happy to launch it, because everyone who has been in our office knows that we have 4 big screens on our main floor, and every day we are rolling a certain video where I'm speaking about OMP Money, which is almost 1 year ago. So we have been working incredibly hard to launch our bank, and today we are launching it for all our blue diamonds and above. So during this Zoom call and a little bit after, you will be receiving emails where you will follow a procedure, which I will show you very shortly. We're also launching our apps very soon in App Store and on Google Store. So I want to show everyone how the onboarding procedure will work, how you will be a member of OMP Money. All our blue diamonds will receive a special email, an invitation email, where you will need to fill out and send back to the team. You need to send your name, your middle name, surname, and all the detail we request from you. Once you have done this and we have reviewed it from our side, you will receive an email back with an activation code, which you can see here. It's OMP Money and a certain amount of numbers. That activation code will allow you to sign up in the bank. You simply go to ompmoney.com and open an account, enter your activation code and press continue. And that way you start filling out your form. You will receive all the instruction from our side, a PDF in a very nice form. So it'll be very easy for you in your language to fill it out in the correct way to make onboarding as easy as possible. Once you have done this, you have directly access to your bank account. And I want to log in and show a little bit how it will work. So this is something that is super exciting, something we worked so long to do. By simply logging in, you can start using all the features directly. You will have your crypto wallet. Today I already did a couple of transactions. You can see we have a BTC value, we have some other coins, USDT, and so on. The exchange is live. I already did 1 transaction, 2 transactions completed. And you can exchange between fiat and cryptocurrency as you want. You can withdraw, you can deposit, and do all the features that we already explained we wanted you to be able to do. So for example, here I will do a small transaction of 100 euros into Ethereum, press exchange, press confirm, and shortly my order will be executed and I will receive Ethereum in my wallet. Also the opposite way around. I will be able to exchange my Ethereum, Bitcoin, whatever coin I want to exchange into fiat currency and receive it into my account and start using it with my card. So I'm so happy, as you can see, it's already completed and it's already credited to my account. This is such a big stepping stone for us as a company. I'm so happy that we're finally there to start onboarding our blue diamonds and above. And just amazing. You will have your e-banking, you will have your card, and the card is something that will be very special. So once you have onboarded, I want to personally deliver the card to you. So when you come for our platinum trip that we will send out more information about, I will personally myself give you your debit card for your bank account. And this will be something you will be able to use globally as any other MasterCard. And I'm just so excited to finally be able to launch this. And it will be an amazing experience once you have this card in your hand. What we also have implemented is something extra special that will be next level things. And this has something to do with our internal wallet. It's called OMP Credit. I don't want to talk too much about this today because I want to make sure that you qualify as a platinum. Make sure you come to our global event where I will explain what the next level of OMP money will be. We're starting now onboarding our members. We're starting to use it, but we will not stop here. We will do some really exciting things with the bank that will work in a symbiosis together with Omegapro, and it will be a crazy experience. It will be totally insane. So make sure that you qualify for platinum, that you make sure that you come for our event, and you will see what we will present during this event with OMP Credit. It will be the next level for Omegapro and OMP money. So I hope you're all excited. I'm super excited for this call. You always, all blue diamonds at above, start receiving emails, and I'm excited to listen to Jordan today. And yeah, it's just an amazing day today. So back to you, Nada, and we continue.
Great. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you for this amazing surprise, amazing news. And let me say from the bottom of my heart, thank you to Andreas. He's been working on this very, very hard, guys. He was pushing everything to make sure that we can launch it on this special call. And I think he deserves some love. So let's give Andreas some love by putting his name in the chat box. Put Andreas in the chat box and let's show him some love so that we can make sure. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now you can see it. Great. Guys, how amazing is this? So we have just launched our bank. Now, we do the things that we tell you we're going to do. I know that a lot of people out there were waiting to see if we're going to launch it or not. Why does it take so long? We just were waiting for the right moment to launch this product. And right now is the right moment. And we are going to launch it, as Andreas said, for Blue Diamond and above for a period of time. And then after that, everyone else will also have access to it. So looking forward to that. But guys, this is just the beginning. We are just getting started. This is just the beginning. If you knew what I know, if you knew what we are going to do in the next 3, 4, 5 months, if you knew what's going to happen in 2022, you would stand up and yell out Omegapro, because it's going to be more than amazing. We will revolutionize the industry with the things that we are planning for you. Now, let me get to the next speaker. He's a dear brother of mine as well from the US. And, he's been with the founders from day one, developing everything and helping them set everything up. So please help me welcome to our call, our brother from the US, Mike Sims. Mike, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, brother.
Well, I'm super excited about everything that's happening in Omegapro. And of course, it's good to see all of you from all around the world joining us on this Zoom call today. And my brother Andreas delivered some power-packed information that's going to take this company to the next stratosphere, in my opinion. I 100% agree with everything that he said, except one thing. He said that he is the favorite person in corporate. We all know that is Mike Sims. And so good to see everyone tonight or today, wherever you're calling around the world. And a couple of things I just wanted to go over today really quickly about Omegapro and some of the things that you have to have in place to be a company that wants to reach the goals that we have as a company. And that's to be a multi-billion-dollar company. But of course, the foundational goal is to help many people around the world have access to tools and information that they never would have access to if not for Omegapro. So to be able to achieve that, there are pillars that this company is built on. The first pillar that this company is built on is character and integrity. Everything that happens in Omegapro, the foundation of it is character and integrity, making sure that we're doing things that are right for people and by people so people can have a long-term opportunity to impact their lives and their families' lives. That is the main pillar of everything that happens in Omegapro. There is no decision, there is no plan made in Omegapro or around Omegapro without that being the pillar, character and integrity. The next thing you got to have to go where we're looking to go is you got to have vision. And as Otter alluded to, and of course, he's a phenomenal piece to the entire puzzle here at Omegapro. So we appreciate everything that you do. And one of the things that he alluded to is making sure, or he talked about the long-term vision. He talked about things that he knows about that we can't share on this Zoom today. Things that I know about, things that the other corporate members know about that we're not going to share today. Why? Because we have a long-term vision. If the vision of any company is only talking about next week or next month, then that company won't be around long-term. You got to have a plan. You got to have a vision for long-term. What is going to be happening next year? What is going to be happening 5 years from now? Those are things that we're planning and working on every single day to, again, make sure that we have a long-term opportunity and have a vision that all of you can be a part of. And the last component that you have to have is great leadership. And in my opinion, I've worked with a lot of companies around the network marketing profession in my network marketing career. In my opinion, the best leadership that I've ever worked with has been assembled here in Omegapro. People that have character, integrity, vision, work ethic, people that are working tirelessly, traveling away from their families, doing whatever they need to do to go out and build this business. We got phenomenal general managers in different parts of the world here in Omegapro that are driving their different markets everywhere around the world or in their specific continent or region. We got phenomenal corporate leadership that is constantly planning, spending time away from family, working long hours on a daily basis, but more importantly, setting a proper example of what we want Omegapro to look like and be like long-term for all of you. And so you have all those things in place: character, integrity, vision, the leadership, all those things in place. The final question you have to ask yourself now, if you're a part of the company or looking to be a part of it, is what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So many times we see different opportunities and people want to work on the company. They want to work on the company. The company does not need to be worked on because the people who know how to work on the company are always working on the company. Always 24. There's very little things. There's very little that you could think of that we haven't thought of yet, that we aren't constantly working on. So what I would implore you to do is to stay focused on becoming a leader with character, integrity, and vision, so you can build your organization, so you can build your foundation, so you can build a business that's starting right now and it can be a huge business 4 or 5 years from now. And the most rewarding part of being associated with Omegapro for me is the impact on the thousands of lives around the world that this company has had. There are people that I met in the very beginning. I knew their financial situation. I knew their lifestyle. I knew the position their families were in. And now to look at what they're doing, to see what they've accomplished, to see the impact they've had, it just makes me bubble over with excitement every single day to see and hear the stories. And the beautiful part about it is we're just beginning. We're just beginning. This is just the foundation that we built so far, the launching pad of where this company is going to grow. And so what are you going to do? where are you going to be 4 or 5 years from now? I know where the company will be. Will you be an intricate part in helping the company go where this company is going? The choice is yours. And I look forward to seeing all of you in Turkey at the big event that we've got coming up. It's going to be phenomenal. And I'll turn it back over to you, Nada. And of course, we appreciate you. We appreciate all you do. The phenomenal addition to the team that you've been, and helping to drive the vision and mission of Omegapro. And hello to my brothers Delaware and Andreas and the other corporate staff in Dubai. Look forward to seeing you all very, very soon.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time, for your leadership. It's always a blessing to have you on our calls, on the meetings, and you always bring this, the special vibe of the special positive vibe that we need to get it going. And yeah, thank you for that. Great, guys. Let's go to the next speaker. And this gentleman, I've known for years, and he's basically one of the, the most important reason that I'm here today with you in Omegapro family. Is a person with the right intentions, with integrity, with passion. He has the right vision, the right mission, and he knows how to deal with challenges. And that's why I love him. And, he's one of the best leaders in this industry. That's why, when he called me to join the company, I didn't even, think twice. A couple of days later, I was here in Dubai, rocking it with him and Andreas and Mike, and I'm so happy to be able to work with them together. So please, let's welcome to the call our founder, Dilawar Singh. Dilawar, over to you, brother.
Wow. I am excited, guys. I am crazy excited. Oh my God. First of all, thank you, Nada, for these nice words. Nice words. Appreciate it. And love you, brother Mike. Love you, brother Andreas. I know what you guys are doing, and I'm just saying like this, that nothing is possible without these corporate hand, this brotherhood, and of course the whole Omegapro family. Guys, I'm so excited to be here today. You guys have no idea. I don't know if you guys understood what Andreas was explaining. I don't know what you guys really understood and write down what Mike was explaining. I don't know if you have your paper pen here, if you're recording it now, or if you are understanding where we are going to be. But I want to remind you a few things. We were here, we are here, we will be here. It's all about where you were, and if you are here, where you will be next time, with us, without us, whatever. But I'm so excited about one thing which has happened, I would say approximately after almost 2 years, okay? And yes, now I know what you mean with dealing with the ups and downs and all this stuff. This is what we learn in our whole life. We went through so many ups and downs. We went through more downfalls than upwards, but we are here. And I want to say something. Yes, OMP money is live. Yes, you have a banking system which has never ever in an entire network marketing history been implemented together. Just think about it. I'm repeating once more. Just think about it. Yes, have a OMP money banking system today live for our blue diamonds and above. And if you don't miss the platinum trip, and then after the event and the convention we are going to have, you will see it in your own eyes. You will feel it, the energy in this hall when it will be live for everybody. We are live, guys, and I'm reminding you guys, it has never been done before in this industry. And exactly what Mike said, it is only the foundation. We are creating the base. We are going to the next level, but we're creating the base. And this base has a banking system, what you can use whenever you want. Just think about this. I want to remind you guys where you wanted to be if you have started with us years ago. I want to remind you guys why you started with us. I see thousands of people today live in this call, thousands of people speaking different languages, coming from different countries, having a different vision, different dreams. But we all are one family, which is Omegapro family. And this is the right foundation you need. And this is like a base, what we needed to have in order to create the level where we want to go. You know, always, whenever I sit with people, they say, what is your vision? What is the vision of the company? Where you want to go? What you want to achieve? But I want to ask you today, what is your vision? What is your dream? Where you want to go? What you want to achieve? And the most important question, if you are today in this call and understanding where we are going in the next years, is this the right opportunity? You can fulfill your dreams? If yes, then write everything down what's happening right now in the call. If yes, then write everything down what my brother Jordan will explain you, and you need to understand the way of selling, a way of entrepreneurship, way of making things happen from him today. Use it and then go to the top. Because if you cannot do it now, then I don't know what else we need from our side to help in order you to achieve your dreams. Exactly what Mike said. Exactly the way he said. You need to understand it. Don't try to run the company. We know what we are doing and we are thankful, we are happy, and we are proud. Try to run your own system, what you need in order to fulfill your dreams. Today is not about me. Today is not about Andreas. Today is not about Mike. Today is not about Nada or anybody else. Today is about OMP money, which you will get information, a lot of information in like the next coming days. And today is about my brother, JordanBerlfort. This is one of the highest level person I personally met in my entire life. And I was honored to sit with him, understand what he has done, what he is doing, what he will do. Do you guys know that he is consulting over 50 public companies, which are millions and billions of dollars worth? Do you understand that he raised over $1.5 billion with 1,000 wolves together years ago? Not today, years ago. He got bestsellers, and only because of the bestseller, created a movie, one of my best movie I would love to watch over and over again. I think I'll already watch 3 more times since I met him here in Dubai. The Wolf of Wall Street. Make over 390 million turnover. And I'm so happy to have him today here in the call. And I'm so excited to partner up with one of the best person I ever met in my life. And I'm repeating it once more. And I'm so happy to partner up with one of the best person I met in my life. And I told him, I want to learn. I want to learn. You understand me? I want to learn how to get to the next level. I want to learn what you want to teach me. I want to learn to go there where I don't think I can go alone. I only can go if you help me. And I want to tell you guys, you should not be even blinking today and focusing away if you are today on this call, because this training can change your life. Because one day with him together changed a lot of things in my mind, because it gets open. I'm understanding better. I'm understanding the way he thinks. I'm understanding the way he wants us to be one of the best company worldwide. Love you from the heart, brother. Love you from the heart, Jordan. So happy to see you, man. Over to you, and I'm so excited. I don't know what should I say. I don't know what should I say. I remember the same chair he is sitting together a week ago and talking about all these things. over to you, brother. This is your family, as we talk about, as our family, and they are hungry. They wanna listen to the Wolf. They wanna learn from you, and they wanna understand how they can achieve their dreams. All these things what we talk about. Salute to your brother. Love you from the heart. Over to you, man.
So I just turned on my list. I just want to make sure my do not disturb is on here. I think I got it right here. So I hope everyone is great. Listen, for me, listen, I love doing these, remote trainings, but I really love in-person. So we're going to be doing some in-person stuff together coming up. Actually, we're going to be in, I think it's Istanbul coming up, right?
Yeah.
But, I think sometimes when you have a company as big as Omegapro, which is, global company and growing like a weed right now, you have to say you can't always be together in one spot to get the training. So you have to make the best of it and do these virtual trainings as well. So, over the last few years, especially with COVID, I've kind of got these things down to a science in terms of how to give you guys, the most I can in this short time we have together. But I want to tell you, I'm really looking forward to coming to Istanbul, which is going to be an incredible event. I hope all of you guys could somehow, and girls, when I say guys, it's guys and girls. And also, por todos personas hablan español, buenos días. Mi esposa es de Argentina, so habla español. Muy bien, no uso mucho, así que hablaré en inglés. What I just said there was, I don't use it that often, so I'll speak in English today, but I want to welcome all of you from Latin America. I know there's a lot of people from Colombia, Argentina, Ecuador, there's people from Africa. You got a global business here, right? And, here's the truth. And I get offered by many, many network marketing companies to train their staff, to partner up with them, to endorse them. And usually almost 99 out of 100 times I say no. I've done it maybe twice in the past with really, really solid companies. And what I look for when I'm making that decision is I say a couple things. Number one, at the end of the day, are not just the distributors, but are the people that the distributors are selling to, are they getting an awesome product? Are they making money? Are they getting a benefit? I always look at that first because that's a huge issue in terms of sustainability for a network marketing company. Because the fact is, and I think you know this, that network marketing is an incredibly explosive way to make a lot of money in terms of value propositions. People that want to get rich, especially in parts of the world where sometimes the opportunities are not there. Let's just face facts here. I live in the United States where, it's easy to get access to capital. There's no excuse not to be successful, seriously. But in some countries, I know it's a little bit more challenging. There's always a way, but there are countries out there like in Latin America where that are underbanked. It's difficult to get capital. But network marketing, I've seen this happen time and time again. It allows any success-oriented person that wants to start thinking entrepreneurially. I want to talk a lot about today, about thinking entrepreneurially. It allows any success-oriented person to get rich. And we see that happen again and again and again all over the world with different network marketing companies. But what separates some companies from the rest of the pack, and just a few of them, is that the product they offer is actually awesome. It actually works. It actually provides a massive benefit to people and also solves a problem. And in this case, what we have with Omegapro is a situation where you guys are solving a problem. They were to participate in some, what are considered considerably above average returns on capital. That's the actual product you sell. I know there's many things you sell, but that's your core product. And then on the distributor side, the second thing I look for is, does the parent company want their distributors to get rich? Now, I know you might take that for granted because you work at Omegapro where there's this sort of, the CEO, the owners, they don't just want to get rich themselves. They want to make sure that you get rich too. So they've structured a compensation program and they've set up a system that spreads the wealth around. That spreads the wealth. That's not where like it's 99.9 for them and 0.01 for you. They actually share in the fruits of this enterprise, and they allow everybody who wants to work hard, who wants to commit, who wants to do this ethically, but work their asses off, allows them to make a lot of money. I was in Dubai with the managers, the people who own the company. I think it was last week. We had a great time. They had wonderful, amazing people. But when they showed me that and they opened up, I said, guys, you need to open up your books. I want to make sure that people are making money. Because I know I'm just telling you, there are many network marketing companies out there where it's all about the owners just taking everything for themselves and not sharing the wealth. And when they showed me the compensation plan, I know compensation and network marketing really well, and they showed me the amount of people who were making serious money, I was really, really impressed. So I just want you to be clear. Everyone I know is about, many thousands of people on this call. You have a very special situation you're in right now. You have an opportunity to be part. Now, when you're working in a network marketing, you're an owner. You have to stop thinking of yourself. Any of you are thinking of like your employees, you work for this. You don't work for this company. You're owners of this company. It's a collective ownership. And if you start thinking that way and start investing in yourself and investing in your business to grow your business, to grow your downline, to educate the people around you, to share the message like a CEO with the passion and the conviction that a CEO does, you'll be shocked at how much money that you can make in this situation. So again, when I looked at the books and the records and I saw the amount, the number, the breadth of people making money, it was extremely impressive. And it just showed me that, but by the way, where I think Omegapro is right now and where they're going to be in 24 months from now, I have to say, you guys truly have an opportunity of a lifetime. Every single person on this call, you have an opportunity of a lifetime. And coming from me, that means something, guys. I know opportunity. I know a good thing when I see one. And one of the things I've done well in my life is I'm not afraid to take action. I'm not afraid to take action when I see something that makes sense, when I know that something is right. I don't go at things halfway. I go at them full on 1,000%, and I just literally roll forward without any care for barriers, obstacles, challenges that are standing in my way from where I want to be in my life and where I am right now. We all have some destination we're looking to get to in life. And that's why we work. We don't just work. Listen, whoever says they love to work, you're full of shit, okay? No one loves to work, okay? I love women. I love having fun. But I know that to live a first-class life, that to take care of the people I love, to provide for my family, to make sure that everyone I know and love is provided for, that requires money, that requires success, and the way you go about doing this is being an entrepreneur. I want you to forget everything you were probably told in your traditional education in school. One thing that burns me up in the United States, as much as anywhere in the world, it's the United States too, is that our educational system conditions people to survive, not to thrive. It's not about excellence. It's not about taking things to an entirely new level. It's not about living the life of your dreams. It's about scraping by. It's about living your life playing defense, not offense. And for all of you soccer fans and football fans and all other fans, you know that no sports team ever wins just by playing defense. You got to play offense too. And you have to be thriving on that offense. So, the traditional school system, they teach us these things about, go do good in school, get a job, work 9 to 5, save each year, have 2.3 children, try to buy a house one day, and eventually you're going to retire with pride and dignity. Bullshit. Honestly, if that's your strategy for success and to secure your financial future for you and your family is to work 9 to 5 for someone else, you're lucky if you have enough money at the end to pay for your diapers when you're in a nursing home. Seriously. And some woman's feeding you soup through a straw, bitch slapping you when she's in a bad mood. It doesn't end well. It doesn't end well. The way that we were taught as kids, I'm sure most of you were taught, is that you go to work, you get a job, and that's what you do. And then you just try to scrimp by and save a little. It's a recipe for not even mediocrity. It's a recipe for failure. It's a recipe for poverty. One of the primary things that you see in wealthy people, now, when I say being rich, so there's rich people have a lot of money, but rich people who are just rich, they're working and working and working and working to pay for their lifestyle. They never stop working. They have to, right? Wealthy people have multiple streams of income, and they've mastered the art of putting their money to work so it makes even more money for them. And ultimately, they develop these streams of passive income, meaning they make money while they're asleep, 24/7, 365, awake, asleep, sick, healthy, engaged, unengaged. When you're truly wealthy, the money is constantly pouring in. Now, there are many ways to develop passive income. A great one is real estate. You buy real estate. I would suggest that all of you one day, as you make more and more money through Omegapro, that you should own real estate. It's a great way to develop passive income. Another way is also learning how to trade the market and invest in the market. But I got to tell you something, that when you actually do find that rare gem of a network marketing company that has set up a compensation plan that really allows the people involved to earn, not just the owners, but allows the people at the lower levels, the beginners, and all those levels to really make money. And when they have a product that's sexy as hell, that actually provides value to people, your ability, each and every one of you, your ability to get filthy rich and develop a massive, long-term, passive income stream is off the charts. So you would almost have to be out of your mind right now. You have to be literally, you have to be crazy to not take advantage of this opportunity at the highest level. Because I promise you this, the opportunity won't last forever with Omegapro. Like, they'll get some big bank will buy them out, or they'll just do whatever, or they'll make so much money it'll become more of a club where they're just not even looking to bring that many more people on. These windows of opportunity with companies like this, they last for 2 to 4 or 5 years, and then those windows close. Not that they end badly, just that it's over. The company doesn't need to expand anymore, so they collapse the margins, and everyone that's involved makes money, and they live happily ever after. But all of you, I think what you need to realize, it is the most important thing with any network marketing company, is right now where you are in the life cycle of growth, you're just hitting what we call log growth. You're just hitting exponential growth. That's where you start growing at an unprecedented, almost unbelievable rate. And it's like shocking. And you see people making so much money. That's where you are at this very moment in the company. The magic is what happened over the last 2 years to get to this point. I heard, before I started speaking, I was saying all the trials and the tribulations and the failures and the struggles that came before this moment. That's typical. That happens with every company. Rare indeed are the companies like, Facebook. Every once in a while, someone starts a company and just it's the right moment, then it spikes to the top with it seemingly no challenges. So there's always challenges even there. But the point is, with most businesses, including Omegapro, you have your ups and downs in the beginning. It takes time till you get to this magic moment where you are right now. One of the things I always say when I'm teaching entrepreneurs, and remember, you guys are entrepreneurs, is there's only one way to get rich in this world. And that's quick. You got to get rich quick. And the reason you have to get rich quick is because the world is far too expensive to get rich slowly. You'll go freaking broke in the process of trying to get rich slowly. We live in an expensive world where there's inflation and expenses and devaluation of currencies. You got to get rich quick. However, what I'm not talking about is a get rich quick scheme. That's not what I mean. What I'm talking about is something very different. What happens with entrepreneurs is we work really, really hard, and we often don't get the result in the beginning. And we continue to work really, really hard, and we still don't get the result. And we work even harder and still don't get the result. We work harder, still trying everything, changing, pivoting, and we still don't get the result. And then suddenly, the last piece of the entrepreneurial puzzle falls into place, and bam, the money starts pouring in avalanches of abundance. And it's like, you can't believe how easy it is to make money. And everyone will look at you and say, oh yeah, he or she's an overnight success. Yeah, after 3 years of hard fucking work, right? But it appears to happen like that. And it does. So when that moment arrives, it happens in an instant, and the money starts pouring in. So just be aware, whether you're relatively new to Omegapro, or if you've been in there for a few years and you've been through the struggles, now is that moment. You're at that magic moment in a company where they've got all the loose ends pulled together and figured out, and suddenly people start making what seems like obscene amounts of money without working all that hard, because most of the hard work comes before that moment, and the money just starts pouring in. Now, let me repeat that. What I said is that it seems that you're not even working that hard, and it's just like, it's easy. Just the money just comes pouring in. You know, the hardest I've ever worked in my life is when I'm not making a lot of money. Like, you go through these cycles in life where, just things aren't working. You're not in flow, and you're working your ass off. And it just seems like everything you try, you're working 18 hours a day, and you're barely making enough money to get by, right? But then suddenly, it seems like, whoa, the last piece of the puzzle falls into place, and like the money is pouring in almost effortlessly. And this gives us an important question. Here's what that question is. Okay, so I'm at Omegapro, and it's a unbelievably explosive opportunity. I see people around me making obscene amounts of money. It seems almost unbelievable, but I'm seeing them get the money. I'm watching them buy the beautiful cars and homes and vacations. So I know it's true, right? So now it seems like I can make money, and I don't have to work that hard anymore. Like it becomes easy to make money, so I don't have to work that hard, and I can make a nice, solid amount of money. In other words, you use this opportunity to say, you know what? I can coast. I don't have to work that hard now because it's so easy. I just sign up a few people, or maybe a few more people, and they sign up some people, and it's just so easy, and the checks are pouring in. What I want to tell you is that is the ultimate loser's mentality. If there's one thing that I've learned in my life, is that you have to make hay when the sun shines. These windows of opportunity, when they open up like they've opened up right now with Omegapro, this is when you work the hardest that you've ever worked in your entire life. This is the gift that you're going to give yourself. If you commit for the next 24 months to this opportunity, just go for it with every bit of gusto. You have to really go for it. You're going to be set forever. So there's two paths. Like, you're in this position now where, wow, it's so easy. I can, recruit some people, and it just seems to all take care of itself. And I'm going to be average. I'll be middle of the pack. And you can do that. Or you could take a different approach to the whole thing. You can go at this thing literally 10,000% at the highest possible level and literally secure your future forever. Now, to me, the choice is very obvious, but you have to ask yourself, just be aware that many of you, I know you all probably think you're working hard. You probably think you're applying yourself, but for 95% of you, there is this other level above where you are right now, where literally all the greatness lies. we have what are called standards in life. We all have standards, right? This is what I call the inner game of success. You know, when we look at people that are succeeding in life, that are making a lot of money, it's not just because they have great strategies, like out of world strategy. They know how to run a business, they know how to sell and close or more. It's not just that. They also have the inner game of success locked up. They're doing things right up here. Remember, everything, success always starts up in between your ears, in your own mind, in your brain. All thoughts, all actions begin there, become what we think about. So, you know, when it comes to this inner world of success, there are these 4 key distinctions. There are 4 things that you must possess to take your life and live it at the highest level, financially and otherwise, just to live an empowered life, right? One of them is the ability to manage your state of mind, your emotional state. Now, there are certain states that lead people to massive success, states of certainty, confidence, clarity, courage. We call those in English the 4 C's: certainty, confidence, clarity, courage. To feel, it's in the moment, like it's temporary, but it's how you feel in the moment. Are you feeling certain or are you feeling uncertain? Are you feeling confident and courageous, or are you feeling fearful and a lack of confidence? If you're walking around, say, I don't care how smart you are, I don't care how many skills you have for closing deals or for building a business. If you walk around all day long or most of the day feeling fearful, uncertain, having no courage, and overwhelmed, no clarity, good luck trying to build a business and make money. You can't. So you must learn how to manage your emotional state of mind, to show up in business at these key, not always, but in these key moments. I want you to learn how to become certain, to have confidence, courage. Now, I'm not saying all day long, 24/7, 365. I mean, like, you don't want to do that. Like, you know, what do you call someone who walks around all day long, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, feeling certain, talking certain, acting certain? What do you call that person? We call them an asshole, right? We don't want to be that person. But I'm talking about the key moments in your business, when you're getting on the phone and recruiting new distributors, when you're selling people on your services, when you're making important decisions. You have to be in a state of certainty. So managing that emotional state is crucial. That's number 1. Number 2 are your beliefs, the beliefs that you have about money, about success, about living empowered lives. There are certain sets of beliefs that, as human beings, when we have these beliefs, they lead us to being massively successful. And there are other sets of beliefs called limiting beliefs that hold us down, that almost force us into this little box where we live these mediocre, boring, below average lives. So we have empowering beliefs, we have limiting beliefs, right? And by the way, one of the single most important empowering beliefs is I am the master of my own destiny. I make my own way. Either I find a way or I make a way, as opposed to the world happens to me. Like, I'm just a creature of circumstance. It's all about fate. I was born in the wrong city. I was born to the wrong family. I was born in the wrong country with the wrong government. And the world's against me. The government's against me. Wall Street's against me. There's always a reason why you can't succeed in life. So when you have this belief that, it's just the world happened to me. No, you literally will end up living a very, very disempowered life. You must adapt the undeniable truth, which is that you, every last one of you, is the master of your own destiny. It's in your life is in your hands. You can take, I don't care where you were born. I don't care what your education is. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many mistakes you've made in the past. Because look at me. I made some of the biggest mistakes ever. I came back, from after being one of the richest people in the world in my 20s. I lost everything. I went to jail. I lost my children. My wife left. I had no more money. I was smeared and vilified by the press. I couldn't get anyone to hire me. And yet somehow, right, I built that into one of the largest brands in the world, where I get hired by the most well-respected companies out there all over the world to speak, to coach, to mentor. I get hired by banks, institutions, and governments themselves hire me. How did I do that? You know how I did that? Starts with understanding the simple fact that I am in control of my life. Doesn't matter. I don't care where you are. I don't care how far you've fallen on the totem pole of life, of love, of relationships. It doesn't matter. As long as you're willing to put one foot in front of another and do the work. And also you need a strategy. And that's the beauty, is you've been handed this literally bulletproof strategy for getting rich. You don't have to figure anything out. What could be better than that, right? But again, you are the master of your own destiny. If you don't believe that, you have a serious problem, because all you'll do is you'll blame other people. You'll justify that I don't need money. I can live on love alone. Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, I can live on love alone, right? Good luck with that one, right? Or, you start to complain. It's everyone's fault but your own, bottom line. So those are your beliefs. So number one, the ability to manage your state. The second is your belief systems, to have empowering beliefs about money, about wealth creation, about business, about yourself, who you are, what you're capable of. The third, which is crucial, is having a vision for your future. The power of what I call vision focus, to create a fully integrated, a powerful vision for your future. Where do you see yourself and your family? Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? And why does it matter to you? Why do you want to succeed? At the highest level, why do you want to get rich? It can't just be because I want to buy a boat. That's not a powerful why. Because I want to buy a big house. It's not about just money. Let me just tell you that when it comes to really motivating yourself, to living at the highest level, your why, your WHY, is not going to be about you. It's going to be about someone, a person who you love unconditionally. That could be your wife, your husband, your child, your parents, people you love unconditionally, or it could be a cause that you believe in, something that's greater than yourself. It could be your community, your town, your cause, whatever that might be. We will always do more for the people that we love unconditionally and the causes we believe in. It's not just about you. Getting rich is not just about getting rich so you can make your own life great. It's about helping and empowering and lifting up all the people around you, which is what's so great about a company like Omegapro. It allows you to multiply that exponentially, right? So you must have this vision, and that vision is, where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years from now, and why it matters to you. And that's your target. That's what you're aiming for. Without having a target in life to aim for, it is really hard. So I'm going to urge you, and I think I'll be working with a lot more of you over time here in Istanbul and also other things with the companies, to really implore you guys, force you to create these vision boards where you really have these distinct targets. What house are you living in? What car are you driving? What school do your kids go through? How do you dress? What charities do you give to? It's like your whole life in a nutshell. Where do you vacation? And once you make this so real in your own mind, and that's your target. Omegapro is just the simple strategy that allows you to get there very quickly to make all the money. But you need to have a target to aim for. That's the third thing. Number one, state management, your emotional states. 2, your beliefs. 3, having a vision. And number 4, what I started off talking about, was your standard. What is your financial standard for your life? And what a standard is, it's what will you not accept less than? Like, what is your absolute financial must? Like, everybody has a number. Like, how much money must I make to just feel decent about my own life? Like, for me, if I'm not making a minimum of 10 million a year, sounds like a lot, right? Well, that's my number. I'm like, whoa, I can't pay my bills. I don't feel right. I'm not comfortable. Seems like a lot, right? Well, there are some people who have even higher numbers. There's no right or wrong answer, but what is your number? You need to know what your financial must is. How much must you make? And if that number is too low, you got to raise that standard, because here's the deal. Your standard for money, it's almost like a thermostat in your home. If you set your thermostat to 20 degrees, well, what happens if, let's say, your house is 15 degrees, it's cold, and you have it set for 20. Guess what happens? The boiler kicks on, right? And it heats up the house. The furnace heats up the house. But when you get to 20, what happens? It stops working. You start to settle back down. If you look, it's back on in that level. Well, guess what? Let's say you set a number like, I need to make $100,000 a year. That's a low number, by the way. Let's say that's your number. Guess what happens? When you start getting to that number of 100,000 a year, your brain says, shut off, stop, don't work. You got enough. And you slow down and you stop working. So that standard, that number that you set, is ultimately going to dictate where you end up. Because what you'll do is you will stop working. You'll stop going for that brass ring when you feel you've hit your comfort zone. So you have to just, say, hey, what's my standard? And you might have to raise your standard. There's people in this company making serious money, like $50,000 a month. People making real money here. And over time, they'll make even more. That's serious. That's serious stuff, guys. So you have the opportunity here to make significant money, serious money. So you have to ask yourself, what is my standard? If your standard is not high enough, you're gonna have to raise your standard. You do not want to settle for average. You have your whole life, by the way, where you can settle for average. But when you have an opportunity like this, and you have a window of opportunity where you can just jump through, you can take advantage of this, you'd be insane not to go at this full on and get the absolute most out of this next 3 to 5 year ride. Promise you, if you do that, you're going to end up doing really, really well and being secure for the rest of your life. So those 4 things, let's go through them one more time. Number 1, you have your emotional state management. How do you manage your state to feel confident, to have clarity, to have certainty, courage? So you go at things. It allows you to be the best you can be versus being uncertain, fearful, overwhelmed, where you do nothing. You just literally sit home and you're like worried and fearful and you don't take action, right? You must have the empowered states, number 1. Number 2, your belief systems about making money, your belief systems about how the world works, your part in the world, your ability to essentially design your own world. Like, listen, whether you believe in God or nature, it doesn't matter. They dovetail nicely. As human beings, we have the ability to impact the world around us, to change our circumstance. That's our gift from God or nature, whichever you believe. We have the ability through hard work, through action, through study, through modeling, by finding an opportunity like Omegapro, modeling someone that's already succeeded. We have the opportunity, the ability to design the world the way we want it. It is absolutely crucial. Never forget that. Doesn't matter where you were born, doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter what government is holding you down right now, how bad your local currency is. With an opportunity like this, where it allows you to leverage off of all opportunities around the world and to make money. The one thing I love about network marketing, it comes down to that famous, saying by a man named J. Paul Getty, one of the richest oil tycoons in history. He said, I'd rather make $1 off 1,000 people than just 1,000 from one person. Network marketing, having this huge organization, it allows you to make a little bit off of all the collective work of this huge group of people. And that is what allows you to create massive, long-term, residual, passive income. And that's what being wealthy is all about. So that strategy is being handed to you, has been handed to you on a silver platter. They literally hand you the strategy. They walk you through it. They show you exactly what you have to do to get rich. And then you watch all the people around you. You see them getting rich. So there's no doubt that it works. So you have to ask yourself, I'm telling you, there's always some people where they just think, oh, maybe it's not for me. I can't see it. So that's nonsense. Any human being, regardless of their age, their creed, their color, their socioeconomic background, social status, where they live, what country they were born, it doesn't matter. You can get rich doing this. Does it require hard work? Yeah. You got to work your ass off to really get rich. Is it worth it? Absolutely, because the alternative is what? The alternative is a life of mediocrity, boredom, averageism, and just almost like waiting for something terrible to happen. Like, in the absence of you taking control of your life, bad shit just happens, it seems, right? Automatically. You have to become the master of your own life, the master of your destiny. And it starts, you could try 5, 6, 10 different things and not find the right opportunity. So you finally stumble on an opportunity like this. And once you do, when you get lucky, and part of it is just dumb luck, someone told you about this and you got in at the right time, at the perfect moment. So, we have a saying in English, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. When that window of opportunity opens, when the door opens, you got to jump through both feet. Now, again, some of you, I know, you have a tendency, you'll dabble, you'll put one foot in and you'll put it back out. You don't want to fully commit. I understand that's human nature, but I'm going to ask you, listen, just trust me. I've been around the block probably more than all of you combined. There's this moment in time where you have to fully commit in your own mind. Doesn't mean you have to quit your job necessarily yet, but one day you will, and you'll be the happiest person ever. But you have to, in your mind, if you're going to do this, do it. Do it full on. Don't be a dabbler. Don't be one of these people that just, I'll sign up one person and, and that's it. I don't know. Just, if you're going to do this, do it. And look around you and see all the people. If you're any doubt of this, just look around and see all the people making massive sums of money at Omegapro. I'm telling you, I've looked at hundreds, if not thousands of different opportunities like this. And it's very rare where you see one where so many people are making money and it's still so early on in the game. So again, I'm going to urge every one of you to the next, not forever, but just start with a 90-day commitment. Give yourself a 90-day commitment from this moment forward to work harder, to be more diligent, to call more people, to not prejudge anybody. One of the biggest mistakes that network marketers make is that you're making your list of people to call and to reach out to, and you start thinking oh no, that guy's wrong, she's not, and you start prejudging everybody, and before you know it, you have 5 or 10 people left to call. Don't do that. Literally, if you want to succeed at this, make an exhaustive list of everybody, from the richest to the poor. You never know in network marketing. And we have this saying called, from duds, you find studs. You might put someone on the list and they're a total zero, loser, dud. But when you speak to them, they say, oh, go speak to this person. And suddenly they put you in touch with a huge player, a guy that could change your life, a girl that could change your life. I'm sure that's happened to many of you in the past, where it wasn't the person that you actually initially contacted, it was the one that really brought in the big money. It was someone that brought you to someone that brought you to someone. So don't prejudge anybody. When you go out there, you do for the next 3 months, just go out this full on, speak to everybody. And also, lastly, before I wrap this up, I want to tell you one important thing. There's a group of people out there that you must eliminate from your life. And we call those people the dream stompers. There are these people out in the world that are just looking to stomp on your hopes and dreams, that you want to have this amazing life, that you want to be rich and to be financially empowered. And they are there to literally stomp on those dreams. The naysayers, we call them the doubting Thomases in English. The people that you tell them the opposite, yeah, that's nonsense. That's too good to be true. That won't work. What are you wasting your time? And all they want to do is they're miserable, and misery loves company. So what I want you to do for at least for the next 3 months, when you're in this, ultra work phase, just eliminate all those people from your life. Don't talk to the dream stoppers. Don't talk to the naysayers. Don't talk to the people who don't want the best. Just knock them out of your life. Now, in some cases, because they're your family or your own husband or wife, right? Or your mother or father. So what do you do if your own mother or father is a dream stopper, or it's your wife or husband, right? Well, what you say is, you say, listen, I understand you don't agree with the path I'm on, but I'm just going to ask you for the next 90 days, not forever, next 90 days, just please don't say one negative word to me. Every time you feel like saying something negative, just write it down and keep it to yourself. And on the 91st day, then you could just destroy me. Save it all up for the 91st day. Now, why is that important? I'll tell you why. Because if you go forward surrounding yourself with positive people for the next 90 days, and you really go at this opportunity and really do it, really do it, you'll have so much success under your belt. You'll have so much proof at that point that when a dream stomper, a negative person, tries to drag you down, you're just like, they're no match for you, because you have the actual proof to show them that you were right all along. That is the greatest gift that you can give yourself. So remember this, there's dream stoppers that are just toxic, and also just negative, cancerous people. I say negative people are like cancer. Just eliminate them from your life. Surround yourself with positive people that want to get ahead. We go through life, and I'm telling you, these ebbs and flows, you work really hard and you don't get the result. I've said this to you 3 times, and I want to close with it. You work really hard, you don't get the result. You work really hard, you don't get the result. And then suddenly you're in the right place at the right time with the right company, with the right opportunity, and the money starts pouring in. That's where you all are right now with Omegapro. That's where you are. The numbers don't lie. They speak for themselves. So there's 2 paths you can go on right now. One is you can use how easy this is to make some good money without working very hard. That's one path. The other path is to use this opportunity to work harder and more diligently than you ever worked in your life, just for the next few months, and just literally get yourself on a rocket ship, get yourself on a financial trajectory to massive wealth and success. And that will change your life, because once you're on that path, it becomes almost a self-perpetuating, self-fulfilling prophecy. It feels so good, it's so empowering, and you'll never stop. That's the gift you give yourself. It's the gift you give everyone in your family who loves you. Because let me tell you something, being rich is awesome. It's sure. Listen, I always say, being rich, money by itself doesn't buy happiness. It doesn't. I've been rich and I've been really, really happy. And I've been rich. I've also been pretty miserable and rich, right? I've been poor and really, really miserable. But never once, not in my entire life, have I been poor and happy. Without money, it's like a passport to misery. You need to make money. And once you start earning money the way you can make it now with this opportunity, you will have a life, you have the opportunity to live a life that most people only dream about. Don't deprive yourself of that. Seriously, think like an entrepreneur. Use this opportunity, use this window, jump through it, and design your life and just make it happen. Promise you, if you do that, You will have the most incredible next 5 or 10 years of your life that you'll be thanking me and the guys at Omegapro who built this company. They did a great job of getting it to where it is right now. And now you're going to the next level. It's going to be like literally, mark my words, in 1 year from now, you won't believe how big this company will be. So I love you all. Thank you for listening today. I'll see you all soon. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much.
Jordan, my God, I don't know what to say. I have no idea what to say. And shit, man, I prepare so many things to talk to you, man. And when I listen to this, when I hear to this, it just blowing my mind. I just want to say, brother, salute. Love you from the heart, as I told you, man. And I'm so happy that you took the time, and I'm happy that you teach the entire family, also your family, as we talk about, so they understand what they want to do, what they're looking for. So happy. Thank you, brother.
All right, guys, take care. Keep going. A great time. Let's talk soon.
I want you to stay 1 second, and I want you to show the love the Omegapro family has. Okay, guys, write GB in the chat, and I promise you personally, I will check, because I have 5,000 people here, how many GB I have it here. It doesn't matter which country you are. It doesn't matter where you are, what time it is. Show the love to Jordan and let him know we are here together as Omegapro family. I want to see GB all the way down to 5,000 people, so Jordan understand that if you choose 2 companies out of 1,000, we are number 1. And we will be number 1, and we stay number 1. With you, brother. Of course, there are so many exciting news. Jordan will tell you guys very, very soon. I don't want to say anything. I'm stopped. I don't want to say anything, Jordan. But we love you from the heart. Salute once more, brother.
Right,
Happy
guys.
to see you very soon.
All right. Again.
See you on the top, brother.
You got it.
Thank you. Love you, man. Love you. Guys, I want to give over to Nada now, and he will close the call in a way it needs to be, that you guys understand what is important, what was the main points today, and what you need to know more. And if you missed something, we will send the recordings over so you can, of course, see everything once more. Thank you, guys. Love you from the heart. Now, over to you, brother. I hope everybody is excited. Everybody's happy for the next Zoom call with Jordan, and of course for the live system. We are getting there very, very soon. Are you there, Nada?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, brother. Thanks for the nice words. And great, guys. I don't know if you are as excited as I am. I don't know if you guys were taking notes as I did or not. I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about. You know, the last, maybe out of all the words that came out of Jordan's mouth, I hope that a couple of them were, for most of you guys, nuggets that were needed in order to hit the next level. We all need at some point some insight from outside, in order to hit the next level, and hope that this was, an opportunity for you guys to do that. I just wanted to remind you what Jordan talked about is, I always say in network marketing, the things that you learn, you don't just learn for your business. You don't just learn the things that Jordan taught you guys. It's not just for your Omegapro business. Everything you learn in network marketing makes you a better person, makes you a skilled person. You work on your mindset, you work on your skill set, and this you can use in all areas of life. And that's the reason I love this industry. And I want you guys to understand that it's not usual to just be a part of a company and get such a training from such a high level person on such a high level, right? So let's make this happen. Guys, we are right now in the last 90 days of the year. These are the last 90 days of the year. And as most of you, you guys know, the last 90 days of the year are the most important times, the most important time in our industry. So the last 3 months are the most important months in this industry. So you have to make sure that you close this year strong, and you start with this. October 31st is the last day where you can qualify as platinum if you're not qualified yet, in order to be recognized and invited to our platinum, which is going to happen in November. October 21st. So if you qualify for platinum on November 3rd, it's not going to count. If you qualify on November 2nd, it is not going to count. You have to qualify for platinum until the end of October, until October 31st, in order to qualify for our platinum trip and also be recognized on our stage, on our very first in a global convention, on stage in front of thousands of people. Be your goal. It is a growth that is never seen before. And you can use this momentum. You can use us, use this, this tool, these tools that we are offering you to bring your business and bring your life to the next level. And I want you guys commitment on this. I want you guys commitment for yourself. You don't need to commit to me. You don't need to commit to the rest of your team. You need to commit to the person that you are looking at them in the mirror before you go to bed. Because that person is the only person that can hold you back. So you need to commit to yourself that in the last 90 days of this year, you will work as hard as you've never done before. And I promise you guys, we as a company will deliver more than we promise. We as a company will give you the best services, the best products, the best customer service. Will we make mistakes? Of course we will. We are human beings, but we learn from it and we go further. But we will be there for you. We are your backbone. We are building the bridge where you all are going to walk over to reach your goal, whatever your goal might be. If your goal is $1,000 a month extra, that's fine. Then that's your goal. If your goal is to make 10 million a year, that's fine. In all cases, Omegapro at this stage of time is the right vehicle for you to reach that. So I'm going to encourage you guys, please, in the next 30 to 90 days of the year, do not sleep, because this opportunity is never, ever going to come back again. Guys, I just wanted to say thank you. Thanks for your time. Thank you all the speakers, the founders. Thanks, Jordan, for taking the time. I just wanted to say I love each and every one of you. I cannot wait until we see each other in person on our very first global convention in November. Have a nice day, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And God bless each and every one of you guys. Bye-bye.